Sweet heavens to Murgatroyd children, heavens to Betsy Ross, heavens, good heavens children, it's time for the show. Be quiet and gather round and fucking like shine your shoes and straighten your buttons, children. It's time for the educational fun time program that you wait all fucking week to plug your little ear holes into. And what are we? I'm Uncle fucking drunk guy, Uncle fucking insomniac, Uncle fucking crawling the walls with paranoia. Call me fucking, call me Uncle Biker Jack. Call me Uncle fucking Biker Mice from Mars. And this is the show. This is the entertaining, fun time, educational fucking program that we all listen to have a real enjoyable time with, children. So today, oh man, today I'm talking about some real good stuff. Today, children, I wanted to talk to you children about vampires. Vampires! Doodly-doo-doo, I'm a vampire and I got bugs in my butt. I got bugs in my butt and I smell real bad. Fucking vampires, children. Vampires are a real fucking popular fucking pop culture thing. But what are they? They're fucking people who, they're the undead children. They die, but then they ain't dead no more. They're undead, but they're not living, because we're living. That's you and me, but they're different from us. Their organs don't work, and their bloods don't pump, and they're cold and fucking shitty. And so, and they need blood. They need human blood to keep themselves going, children. When a person dies, sometimes they stay dead, and that's all that fucking happens, man. They're a fucking dead person. But other times they come back from the dead, and they come back from the dead in various forms. There's all kinds of fucking ghouls and creepy crawls and shit out there. And today, children, I wanted to discuss with you what vampires are. Vampires are a specific type of human who comes back from the dead and then craves human blood to nourish itself and to be real fucking strong and cool and to have friends and be liked and shit. Wouldn't that be nice, children? Wouldn't it be nice to have friends and be liked? I mean, it seems like a good idea. Maybe you're kind of a loner for a while and you think to yourself like, am I just some piece of shit who nobody wants to be friends with? So you go out, children, and you meet people and you make friends and eventually you've got a bunch of friends and you're like, oh god, this is exhausting. I wasn't signing up for this. I just wanted to fucking hang out and play frisbee a little bit. I wasn't expecting that all of a sudden I'd have to fucking hang out with the gang every couple of fucking weeks. Oh, we're all gonna go fucking see this shitty fucking movie about robot monster shit. Fucking it turns out I kind of like being alone. And now people are just, it's like you just fucking keep adopting pets and they all fucking need attention all the fucking time and you're like, ugh, I mean, they're my friends and everything, but you know, I'm trying to watch the fucking Lost Boys here. The fuck am I talking about? Why did I get so sidelined like that? Speaking of Lost Boys, vampires. So yeah, vampires. They're allergic to sunlight. Sunlight makes their skin burn. They catch on fire in the sun. That's some crazy shit. And then from there on out, I feel like the two big things, and those aren't even two big things, man. I mean, some of the most famous fucking vampires of the past fucking 10 years didn't even fucking burn and drink blood. So fucking, here's the thing, children. I'm not the first person to say this, but I am probably the best person to have ever explained this. That when you're dealing with a mythological creature, the rules always get kind of slippery sloppy, because mythological creatures ain't real. If I was to say fucking if this was fucking Uncle Whatever, it was fucking fun time show of program of learning things, fucking episode 72, Beavers, I could just fucking tell you some shit about beavers. They got a flat tail, that's for helping them do shit. They build dams, they're a rodent, they got funny little teeth, all that shit's fucking real. Because beavers are real. Fucking vampires aren't real. So when I start getting into what really defines a vampire is fucking changes, man. Fucking there's fucking billion different vampires out there, and like they're all, everybody's opinion on what a fucking vampire is equally valid, because a vampire isn't fucking real. So what are we arguing about here, children? What are we discussing? I'm saying vampires, you gotta fucking protect your neck, yo. That's not just a cool Wu-Tang Clan saying. They also, fucking vampires are famous for fucking biting people on the throat. Their fucking jugular is. They pierce the jugular and then they drink all that sweet, sweet warm blood down. You kids ever had like fucking that Nestle Strawberry Quick shit? Fuck, I love that shit when I was a kid, man. I don't fucking buy it anymore because, you know, I'm a fucking adult and I know what fucking goes into that shit, and it would be fucking like, I can't make myself be cool with that, you know? I try to fucking, like, look at the fucking gross chemical shit and I'm like, am I really gonna put this in my body? I gotta fucking mix it with milk, and milk is like, not exactly, man, we're fucking told like, oh, milk, what a fucking, like, does your body fucking, you got it? Fucking, it's good for you. And it's like, yeah, you know who fucking tells you that is fucking the dude selling you milk. Like, man, if I was selling fucking Uncle whatever's fucking hootenanny potion, I'd be like, man, this fucking shit's fucking rad. The problem is that I'm me. Like, if a dude named Mr. Milk came to you and was like, hey, you know what's real good? Drinking milk. You'd be like, well, you must own the milk factory because your name's Mr. Milk. So I assume that you own the milk processing plant here in town. What's my point? Wow, I honestly don't know what my point is there, kids. I got so far off base that I just fucking lost. I lost it all, children. I lost it all to rock and roll. I lost it all down at the track. I lost it all fucking betting on my horse to come in, children. But sometimes you hope for the best and you think that shit's all gonna work out, and then one day you find yourself, you're fucking, what are you doing, children? Seriously, what are you doing? You're fucking listening to this? You're listening to me? Good for you. You fucking should. You should fucking open up your mind to fucking knowledge that comes from outside, man. When I used to be interested, people talked about back in the fucking late 90s, they were like, fucking DMT, man, that's a drug you should do. You fucking do it, you'll hear weird little fucking space aliens, machine elves will come fucking talk to you about crazy shit. So fucking, like, why are you gonna listen to them but not to me, you know? Like, what's so fucking cool about them that you're gonna fucking go out and buy some fucking powder and smoke it up and fucking have a dream vision where they fucking talk to you? You won't fucking listen to me? Like, fucking, I did cool shit too, man. I bought this fucking audio equipment. We got this fucking show going, man. It's all fucking diddly-doo bing bong. Brew. Flippy-dap. Flippy-dap-doop. And a dap-dap-derp. I love those crazy nonsense words, kids. I know it bugs some of you because you're fucking tied into the fucking metric gnome of fucking monotony and oppression, whereas I fucking live in the world of crazy scat sounds, skiddly bee bop boo doo bow. I think every time I say crazy scat sounds, I then say the same rhythm of crazy scat sounds, which undoes the fucking, like, it's not very spontaneous if you do it the same spontaneous way every time. There's a lot of shit you gotta wonder about that with kids. People are like, oh man, that person was such a great improviser, but it's like, nah, man, they just fucking knew how to fucking stay open to the moment and interact with other people, and then it was rehearsed over and over and over again. And that's cool, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Fucking, what did my mom used to say? My mom used to say, I don't know where she got this, but she said, for every cool thing you see, and I'm getting real with you kids here. I know there's a lot of fucking fun time yickety yaks here on the fucking Uncle Gnu's for You show. What was I saying the other day? Hold on, children. What was I saying? It would be better if I fucking share this with you, or it's fucking lost to time, man. Fucking, oh man, a fucking yak. Now that's bad news. Huh? Forget it. You don't. What was that thing my mom used to say? My mom used to say, for every cool thing you see, there's 100 cool things you don't see. Or no. There's 100 uncool things you don't see. For every cool thing you see, there's 100. And basically what that is saying you gotta practice, you know? Like when you see somebody fucking breaks out a guitar and they sing a little song, and you're like, wow, man, that was really cool. Well, what you didn't see was all the fucking, like, it took them, they played that song 100 times to get it that good. You play it 100 times, it'll be somewhat okay, children. If you do anything 100 times, fucking draw a flower 100 times, it'll be a flower by the time you're at the end of it, you know? Like, what do you want me to tell you? You want me to fucking praise you for creativity that you haven't earned? Fucking go out there and earn it! Earn it with your fists, children. Earn it with your fucking beautiful little minds. Fucking opening up just like a flower itself, man. Like fucking just imagine you're fucking... Don't do any drugs. Just imagine you're on crazy drugs. And you feel the fucking top of your head open up. And fucking sunshine enters into your mind. And your mind unfolds like a beautiful flower in all that sunshine. Just fucking absorbs. And your fucking ideas become radiant photosynthesis machines. Anyways, children, vampires, fucking, they're not real, and they can fucking do whatever they want. Sometimes they're scared of the cross, the Christian cross, which I always thought was just the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Sometimes they're afraid of, or they're allergic to garlic, which makes a little more sense. Like, everybody has allergies to things. Like, fucking, some dudes have a peanut allergy. Fucking vampires got a garlic allergy. That's cool. What else they got? They got fucking fancy cars, and they sleep in coffins, except when they don't, and sometimes they're assholes, and sometimes they can transform into bats and fucking fly around your house, and sometimes they can't come into your house unless you invite them. But again, children, they're a mythological fucking fictional character, so it can do whatever the fuck you want it to, man. This is a fucking vampire. It's got the power to transform into a fucking turtle, and then when it's a turtle, it can fucking crawl up and down walls like a spider. I always thought that they draw a connection that fucking vampires are like bats, like vampire bats. But fucking bats aren't fucking that scary. Like, bats are I've seen a lot of videos of bats, and they're fucking adorable. Bats are very, very cute. They're like little tiny mice. Little tiny doggies. They got little ears and little eyes, and they like to eat fruit, and they're super cute. They're little sky dogs, and I love them the most. They're adorable. Some of them are a little scary, and vampire bats drink blood, but like one breed of bat does that. But what I think is that vampires are a lot more like spiders, you know? Because like you can kind of see a vampire like hiding up in the corner of your room. They're super strong usually, and like spiders fucking wrap dudes up in webs, whap them up in webs, and then fucking drain insects of their fucking blood. Insects don't have blood, but it's basically like they suck out their juices. And so that's what vampires do. So you think that people would be like, oh, vampires are like spiders, like a vampire spider. But there's no such I don't believe there's a spider named the vampire spider. Should be. Somebody should discover a new breed of spider and name it the vampire spider. But they're probably saving that name for a really cool one. Call it Nosferatu spider. It's Nosferatu arachnid. Man, I'm creeping myself out here, man. Fucking, I had to ask a spider to leave my fucking house today, man. I don't like doing that shit, man. Just don't come into my house in the first place. Don't. I live here. I feel that way about all people and things and critters. Stay out of my room. Stay out of my room. I live here. Let's go meet at a coffee shop or something. Let's go hang out down at the fucking park. Let's go get a hot dog. You kids want to go get a hot dog, man? We'll go get a hot dog. It can be whatever you want to, man. You can be a fucking vegan dog if you feel that way about it, man. It can be a chicken dog. It can be a fucking anything, man. Whatever you fucking imagine it to be, man. Hot dogs are like vampires, man, and they can be anything that you imagine them to be. If you want a fucking donut to be a hot dog, then fucking who am I to stand in the way of your fucking psychological progress? Maybe you're just terraforming the universe on a psychic level to make it more habitable for your own crazy ideas. I don't want to get in the way of that, children. I want to fucking accompany you on this strange journey into a land of fucking make-believe and fucking like Narnia and shit, man. Let's fucking go there together, children. Well, we can't go there now, because the show's pretty much wrapping up, kids. We're going to wrap this one up for today, and that's going to be the fucking exciting time of the fucking program about the thing about the fucking Uncle Whatever Thingamabob show, brought to you by fucking cool shit stuff. Today, children, we were talking about vampires, and I hope you learned something good about them, because that's the point of this shit. They're not real. They can be anything you want them to be. Sometimes they don't like sunlight, and sometimes they drink a lot of blood. That's a vampire, child. Children, I've been Uncle fucking whatever, your good pal, your good buddy pal. Good old Uncle fucking Ace Duck. Yeah, that you call me Uncle Uncle fucking Snoopy. Uncle, non-trademarked cartoon character name. Fucking whatever, man. Like, fucking, that's it. That's it for the show, children. We're running over to get out.